guys, it's ToProForuGames, and today I'll be ranking every single BO4 Zombies papped weapon from worst to best. Over the last month or so, I've been doing a bunch of different experiments with my videos here on YouTube, and one thing I've been doing a ton of is completely cutting out the mention of the like button in any way, shape, or form in my videos. So on today's video, and only today's video, if you guys could please do me a massive favor, if you have the ability to drop a like on a video, please do it right now. It would be super helpful. So on my last video, I couldn't believe how many of you got the sound quiz correct. Heck, my man Carlos even got the right attachments right. So yes, it was the Mozu reloading, and yes, with no attachments. But I promise you, today's sound quiz is actually going to be hard. Good luck to all of you with that sound right there. It's definitely the trickiest one I've had so far. Besides that, let's go ahead and jump into today's rankings. In the 33 spot and the worst gun in BO4 Zombies, sorry, the worst pap gun in BO4 Zombies, obviously it's the Essex. This thing is pretty much useless after round 15. In the 32 spot, we have the Mozu, and with attachments, this thing is decent or okay-ish. Without attachments, it is hot garbage. In the 31 spot, we have the RK7, which is a good starting gun. It's great for those first 10 rounds, but when you want to use this thing as an actual primary gun, in the pack-a-punch version, it just does not do enough damage. On top of that, you do not have enough ammo with this thing. In the 30 spot, we have the Welling, and this thing is just really disappointing because it's supposed to be the Mustang and Sally's of BO4 Zombies, but it is really, really bad. In the 29th spot, we have the Outlaw, which is a strange gun. It's a gun that just doesn't feel right here in Zombies, and I find the only way this thing is good is when you have that burst operator mod on, but with that thing, you just burn through ammo. In the 28th spot, we have the Escargot Smg, and if this was BO2 or BO3, this gun would be amazing, but since here in BO4 Zombies, the point system is so different, this gun just really isn't good. Coming in at the 27th spot, we have the DMR, and this gun is kind of now in that okay-ish category. It's not a horrible gun, but it's something that I don't want to use every game. In the 26th spot, we have the Vkm Lmg, and this gun has a super low fire rate. It is a very slow gun. It really slows you down, but it does a lot of damage, and unfortunately, this kind of gun just doesn't work in BO4 Zombies. In the 25th spot, we have the Sog Smg, and the Sog is a fun gun to use when akimbo, but when non-akimbo, it is kind of mediocre, super low on ammo. A lot of the SMGs in BO4 Zombies have a really low amount of ammo, and honestly, I just don't know why you would want to use it. In the 24th spot, we have the Rampart Ar, and for me, this gun is pretty simple. It's not good at round 30, so if you have an AR that's not good on round 30, it's not a great gun. Number 23, we have the M1927, and just like the Escargot, this gun was amazing in BO2 and BO3, but here in BO4, since points are different, this gun just is mediocre at best. Coming in at the 22 spot, we have the Titan LMG, and I believe this gun is a wall buy on all the maps in BO4 Zombies. The one thing, though, about this gun that I don't like is the damage is a little bit low, but with that being said, it's still a decent gun. In the 21 spot, we have the MX9 SMG, and this thing obviously is not a high round gun. When you pap this thing all the way, for the first like 20-25 rounds, it's pretty decent, and as an SMG, it does its job pretty well. In the 20th spot, we have another SMG, and that is the Cordite, and the Cordite is very similar to the MX9 in my opinion. The thing is about this gun is it has that amazing belt-fed operator mod that makes this thing so much fun to use. Coming in at the number 19 spot, we have the Gks Smg, and there's something about this gun I like just a little bit more than the Cordite and the MX9, but honestly, it's pretty similar to all the other SMGs in BO4 Zombies. In the 18th spot, I have the Koshkas Sniper Rifle. I know a lot of people don't really like snipers here in BO4, but in my opinion, the Koshka is a fun and satisfying gun to use. In the 17th spot, we have the Hitchcock Ar, and this is a really weird gun because the Hitchcock does a lot of damage. It's actually a really underrated gun, but the one issue I have with this thing is not being able to put on attachments, which would make this thing so much better. In the 16th spot, I have the Swordfish. I feel like the Swordfish gets a lot of hate because this obviously isn't the greatest gun, but when you pap this thing, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty decent gun. It usually one-burst zombies in the head, and throw on attachments, the Swordfish is actually a decent weapon. In the 15th spot, the thing I like about the ABR-20 a little bit more than the Swordfish is the, I believe it's called the repeater mod, that actually makes the bursts go faster and faster and faster, which makes the gun super effective. In the 14th spot, we have the Spitfire SMG, and the thing that makes the Spitfire so good in my opinion is its fire rate. On top of that, you have that mod that makes the fire rate absolutely insane, and it makes this gun super fun and actually really effective. In the 13th spot, we have the KN AR, and honestly, I don't have much to say. The KN is very similar to a lot of the ARs here in BO4 Zombies. In the 12th spot, I have the Maddux Ar, and in my opinion, the Maddux is an amazing gun. I think it's one of the best ARs here in BO4 Zombies, but I feel like the Maddux is kind of forgettable. It is a wall gun. I only know where it is on IX. I don't know where it is on any of the other maps, or if it's even a wall gun on other maps, but yeah, it's definitely good, but I feel like people kind of forget about this gun. In the 11th spot, we have the SG-12, another gun that I feel like is really underrated, and the SG-12 is a box gun exclusive, so that instantly puts it below the MOG-12, which is a wall gun and a starting gun, but the SG-12, especially with attachments, is a very good gun, especially against gladiators and the Blightfather. In the 10th spot, I have the ICR, and the thing about the ICR is when you pap it, of course, it's obviously a really good gun, but not just that, it's a wall buy, and it's in really good locations on every single map. In the number 9 spot, we have the Paladin sniper rifle, and I absolutely love the Paladin. This thing is an absolute beast. I feel like it's just a little bit better than the Koshkas, and it is more satisfying to use. The snipers in this game are so satisfying. It like one-shot zombies in like the mid-30s and early 40s. In the 8th spot, we have the M1897, or the trench gun, and papped, this thing is amazing. Around 35-40ish, it falls off in damage, but it's a gun that just isn't for everybody. The accuracy is a little bit weird. Hitting zombies is kind of glitchy, but overall, it's a very interesting and fun pap gun to use. Coming in at the number 7 spot, we have the Rampart Ar, and I think it's the best AR in BO4 Zombies. And honestly, a lot of the ARs are very similar, but if there's one AR that I want to use fully papped, it's this one right here. In the 6th spot, we have the MOG-12 shotgun, hands down the best shotgun in BO4 Zombies. It's a wall gun, it's a starting gun, fully papped. This thing is phenomenal. It's great for killing gladiators, for brawlers, Blightfather, normal zombies, any kind of zombies. It does its job so well. In the 5 spot, we have the Stm Sniper, and I feel like a lot of people wouldn't agree with me having this in the 5 spot, but the STM honestly is a powerhouse with no scope on and just iron sights and having other attachments on. This thing is surprisingly really damn good, and it one-shot zombies until like round 40. In the number 4 spot, we have the Untitled Lmg, and this thing is really damn good. The only thing missing again is those attachments, and of course you can't put attachments on this one weapon, but the Zweihander has great iron sights. The big thing, of course, is the ammo, 150 round clips, and you have so much in reserve. Throw on like bandolier and you pap this thing all the way, you have like over 1,000 shots. It's insane. In the number 3 spot, we have the Strife pistol, and the Strife is a phenomenal papped gun. Non-papped, it's just mediocre. Pack-a-Punch, this thing is insanely good, especially on IX. It's just great for everything. It's a great gun to have to get points for early round setups. It's great for killing gladiators, brawlers, Blightfathers, normal zombies, anything. The Strife is definitely a clutch go-to weapon. In the number 2 spot, we have the Gks Smg, and I love this weapon so much. It's so effective against all kinds of zombies here in BO4. On top of that, it doesn't really feel like an LMG. It kind of has the mobility of an AR, and on top of that, the crossbar operator mod is so much fun to use. It makes this gun so much better, and it easily makes this the best weapon here in BO4 Zombies that shoots actual bullets. In the number 1 spot, we have the Hellion rocket launcher, and this is hands down the best weapon here in BO4 Zombies. This thing does more damage than certain wonder weapons, which is absolutely insane. And then thrown attachments like the one that makes you have more explosive range or more splash damage. Man, this thing is so damn good in every situation, and it's a gun that I always want to use. So there you have it, ranking every single PAP gun from worst to best here in BO4 Zombies. Definitely wasn't easy, but I'm sure a lot of you will agree and disagree with my list. Besides that, guys, let me know right now in the comments below what ranking video I should do next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.